Hey everybody, back with another video. I know it's been like 20 days, maybe 21 days, depending on how long it takes to upload the video, but I finally did it. It took a solid while, but I beat Spider-Man PS4. Like, I literally just beat it right now. It's still on the screen and everything, so boy howdy, what a long 20 days it's been. To start off, I had some problems with the pre-order stuff because I thought I pre-ordered it, and it took a while for the email to get in and like get my code and stuff. So that was a whole ordeal on its own. And then there was that problem, and yeah, that's basically the only problem. But a review for you guys. Here we go. Now a lot of people have been like praising the game and everything. And it was really good. I enjoyed a lot of it, definitely. I haven't got 100%. I haven't like done everything because I was gonna do that after I did the review. I just wanted to do the story missions so I could get the review out and everything. I did the Black Cat side missions, and I did the backpacks so I could get those 2 suits. And yeah, because I do like Black Cat a lot. I think she's probably my favorite Spider-Man female love interest or whatever. I mean, she's not like the best for Peter Parker, but like, she's the hottest, whatever. Anyway, so story missions. What did I think? Gameplay. The combat I thought was really fun. I think it's better than Batman, in my opinion, because there's more you can do. Like, you can use your gadgets in the middle of a battle. I'm pretty sure you can do that in Batman 2, because I'm pretty sure I remember a mission with Solomon Grundy, and you're fighting Solomon Grundy, and you spray explosive gel on the ground while you're fighting him. But, I don't know, I feel like this game's more like fluid, maybe. I feel like it's faster paced, because I feel like there's a lot more things coming at you at once with the missiles and the grenades, and people with tasers, and people with shields, and people with guns. So you're trying to dodge all that, and your spider sense goes off, and you're like, you gotta be quicker, because I died a lot in the game, probably more than I should have. But it's like all like reaction and timed. I think it's really cool. The web swinging, I'm not going very fast. It's probably my fault, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I liked the web swinging. It was fun nonetheless, because there's different ways to do things. Like, there's the web zip, and then there's like if you pull both the triggers, then you can do like the thing that increases your momentum. So you can do that. That's pretty cool. So there's like, different ways to do it. I still feel like it's like Spider-Man 2 is like simpler, in my opinion. It's more fluid. Maybe that's just me, because I feel like in this game I feel like it's a bit more complicated, so it's harder to get used to. And then what else do we have? We have stealth. Stealth was like, it was fine. I honestly felt like there was a lot of times where I should have been caught, but I didn't get caught. Which is kind of bad game design, but it's also kind of like, hey, it's good for me because I don't want to get caught and, ruin the whole mission. But yeah, that's like the main 3 parts you do in the game. So yeah, I thought the stealth, like, it's good for me because I'm pretty bad at stealth. But I feel like, yeah, the combat's probably better in this game, but I feel like because everybody makes the comparison to Batman. Everybody's going to do it. You can't not do it, right? So I feel like the stealth's probably better in Batman than it is in Spider-Man, because I feel like there were plenty of times where I should have been caught, but I didn't get caught. It was like just poor, map layout and stuff. And I enjoyed collecting the backpacks. I liked how there was different stuff in each backpack, and it's like, oh, hey, I got this in high school, and I put my old gym shirt in here, and it's still in there. I thought that was kind of cool, because that's probably something that would happen in the comics. Like, it's pretty accurate. You're 15, and you gotta, like, go save the Rhino, or, save the city from the Rhino. So you web the backpack to the building, and it's gonna stay. I mean, it probably wouldn't. It would probably dissolve in an hour like it should, but whatever. That's continuity error. There were 2 Easter eggs I kind of wanted to bring up. So spoilers for the game if you haven't beat it. Probably everybody in the freaking world's beat it besides me, because I'm 20 days late. There was a guy at my work that freaking got it like a week ago, and he's already beat it, and it's like anyway. So there's a Stan Lee cameo which I really liked, and in one of the backpacks there's a Spidey Squad pin, which kind of like frustrated me kind of, because I'm like, they seriously like put him in the game. I kind of like that bothered me a little bit, but it happens. Like, you know, if they're loyal fans, then like more power to them. Whatever. So yeah, now onto the big chunk of the review. The story. What did I think of the story? Well, I enjoyed some parts of it. Again, I liked the majority of what they were going for, because they, you know, they wanted to make their own universe, their own continuity. I enjoyed most, like, the changes and everything. I liked Aunt May, I liked Peter. I liked what they did with Doc Ock, how it was kind of different, but not, like, too different. Because, like, in the Ultimate cartoon, I don't like Doc Ock because he's, like, some weird creep. Like, they went hardcore on the octopus thing, and it's kind of weird. But I like how, like, his arms are kind of falling, like, they're, like, they won't work anymore. They're kind of, like, failing him, so he's like, I need these arms because my regular arms aren't working. And his body's kind of falling apart. So I like that. Okay, well, I guess it's kind of a story thing, but it's more back to the gameplay. So I liked the fighting, but my only problem were the boss battles. The boss battles were really, like, I feel like they were amateur. Like, they weren't very difficult. Like, I mean, I died a lot during the actual fights, but, like, the boss battles were extremely easy, because all it was a pattern. Like, I feel like that's kind of, I mean, granted, like, I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how Spider-Man fights, like, at least in the Spectacular Spider-Man show, because that's how he beats, like, the Shocker. He, like, just does the whole pattern thing, and, I want to say in one of the is it Spectacular Spider-Man? I think one of the cartoons, he, like, webs all of Doc Ock's arms down, and then he, like, starts punching him. So that's, like, it stays in line with the cartoons and everything, but, like, in a gameplay standpoint, it's not very fun, because it's repetitive, and you're like, okay, I can, like, it's just super easy. So, again, I feel like the boss battles are kind of like, I don't know, you don't get a whole lot, because it's like, there's the Kingpin, and then there's, like, one with Mr. Negative, and then there's another one with Mr. Negative, and then there's, Vulture and Electro, or Rhino and Scorpion, and then another one with Mr. Negative, then there's Doc Ock. Which, I mean, granted, is a lot, but it's like, in the beginning, there's not a whole lot, and it's like, you just, like, and there's my main problem with the story, is, like, it starts off fine, and then, like, it sort of slows down, like, forever in the Mr. Negative section, and it's, like, this whole chunk of Mr. Negative, and it's like, okay, it's like, slowing down a lot, and then everything gets thrown at you at once, like, boom, Sinister Six, which, I mean, granted, again, it kind of goes along with the comics, because that's kind of how Peter's life is. It's like, everything's going fine, then everything happens at once. So, yeah, I mean, that kind of bothered me about the story. A couple more negatives. I didn't like the stealth sections with Mary Jane and Miles. I thought those were really awful, personally. I understand what they were going for. I get it, like, it kind of slows the game down, and you get more, like, it builds the world up, makes it bigger. So I understand what they were doing. I get it, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like some of the faces. Like, I didn't like the Kingpin's face. Norman's face was okay. I know that's a weird thing to nag on, because, like, they used, like, actual people's faces. But I didn't like Kingpin's face. I thought it looked really cartoony. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Peter Parker's face was, like, a little different, because I've seen the voice actor, or the guy that did the mocap. His name's like John something. I've seen him on Instagram, and I swear they like changed his face just a little bit. It looks kind of weird. It looks good enough, but it looks just a little weird. Norman's was okay. So there was just like a couple faces I didn't feel like were good. The voice acting I feel like is my favorite part. Like the voice acting was fantastic, because they had like top A guys. They had like Yuri Lowenthal, Josh Keaton from the Spectacular Spider-Man. They had, I'm thinking of somebody else. I swear there was, oh yeah, and Tara Platt it's Yuri Lowenthal's wife. So they had some pretty good voice actors in the mix. That's probably my favorite part. I am kind of disappointed, because I thought that the Miles Morales stuff was like just an Easter egg. I didn't think it was going to be an actual part in the game, and I brought that up in one of my earlier videos, but now I'm proven wrong. That kind of bothers me, but it happens. So Miles is an actual part of the game, and if they do make a sequel, it should be pretty cool. I'm excited for the sequel. So yeah, that's my review. I would give the game A minus, maybe a B plus. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment or a like. You don't have to, whatever. And then I've got a few other videos on the way, probably, maybe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace.